Hello everyone, I'm Undead Horde here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Poison Man account. It has been a little bit since we've seen anything from this account. As to when the last time was, I honestly cannot remember. I'm just gonna actually look it up because I am very curious. Probably should have done this before starting recording, but it's fine. 4 days ago, actually, I made a video on it, unlocking Xenomorph, but it wasn't like a great video. And then the very first ever video was 10 days ago. So it's been a little over a week since we've probably seen like much of an actual video or something like that come out of this account, because the Xenomorph one was kind of rough. I'm not going to lie to you. So this video right now, honestly, is just going to be what we consider to be like a baseline update video where I'm just going to go through. I'm going to talk about like where the account is at. We're going to look at the champions that I have on the account, the artifacts that they have on them, look to see the highest that we're achieving in all dungeons, in campaign, and things like that, our Demon Lord clan boss damage. And then we're going to set up some goals for us to move forward to into next week, and just give ourselves just little tasks that we can complete that helps progress the account along, but doesn't feel too overwhelming and becomes achievable. This is the official start of my crazy upload schedule, and so the first video of this week for each of the new accounts coming on are new accounts, the accounts that we don't see regular posting from. So Poison Man, Defense, and Void will all be accounts styled like this, or all be episodes styled like this. And then the first free-to-play video might be done the exact same way, because there's been a decent amount of time between when I recorded the first free-to-play video and how far I've actually made it on that account. So that first video will probably be that way, and then the second video will be a little bit different. So let's kind of get into the account. As you can see, we've been trying to build up resources the best that we can when it comes down to the shards for the personal CVC. So we're sitting on some 6 shards. That's pretty good. We just have the one unlocked for the Guardian Ring as of right now. The gem mine, we have nothing unlocked for the gem mine, and not fully sure as to why. Oh, I'm just building up for it because we have the Kale. The Kale has, I guess we'll look at champions. So the Kale has max masteries, level 60, whatever else. This is the equipment he's working with as of right now, or artifacts he's working with as of right now. These are the stats. I know it's, wow, 666 attack. I did not realize that. That's actually really funny. It's not the best, especially like the crit rate. The crit rate needs a lot of work. I'm lacking severely decent other options on the account, especially since I can't quite grind high enough levels to get better equipment. So this is kind of what he's rocking with right now. He does okay for campaign farming. Like, he can beat 12-3 Brutal by himself, and that's like the biggest thing I need him to do right now. And he does pretty good damage inside Demon Lord. And as long as he can beat 12-3 Brutal for food farming, I can't really complain too much else besides that. Here is the Xenomorph. The Xenomorph has also, okay, so that's also what happened. I did end up buying the masteries for Xenomorph as well. That's why we're so low on stuff. I just needed to have the power of a second champion alongside of me. Oh no, a Cobb video started playing. That was a big mistake. I just want a little bit of background noise from the game, and I got that. So this is why we're low on gems, but from now on, the gems I have are going to be pushed into getting the gem mine upgraded, so don't have to worry about that. We have the Fenchi. I haven't, some of these, obviously you see the red dots here. These are people that need the masteries put into them. I just haven't gone around to do it yet. I will soon, but it's not like it's going to matter too much if there's 1 or 2 upgrades to it. This is the artifacts Fenchi is working with in build. again, not phenomenal, especially the decreased speed and poison. So especially the accuracy is quite bad. I might have some stuff to fix that. Again, I probably do. I do have accuracy. I can take off the defense because I don't believe he needs it. Yeah, he's an attack-based champion. So I'm sure I could remove some of the defense stuff and either put him in like a speed set that has more accuracy to it, or possibly an actual accuracy set that would give him significantly more accuracy with the two piece going on. So that may be maybe a move to make. We have to figure it out though. Tracker is just generic stuff thrown on her. Not too much going on. I don't use her. Actually, I use her in some areas, so I could probably put a little bit more work on her. The biggest thing with the poison only account is accuracy. There needs to be 100% accuracy. Or, oh, no, I'm sorry. There needs to be a lot of accuracy in all my champions. And that's like one of the biggest things I feel like that's kind of hard to do right now. We have the Outlaw Monk. The Outlaw Monk could definitely use some upgrades in his gear. Just for these two pieces alone would change so much. The Death Hound is a lot of fun. I actually want to put a lot of work into Death Hound and getting him up there, just because he can be he's like a boss nuker or whatever. He just does so much damage. So he's somebody that I definitely want to put extra work into. And we slowly go down the line. There's not too much more to talk about. There's Siren. Just recently achieved her. So I haven't not had much time at all to really focus on doing anything with her. But I do want to look her up, see how I can build her. Obviously, accuracy. And we have a few other people throughout the account here. But I don't want to drag on too much longer. Second Kale, I guess, is important to mention. But I don't want to drag on too much longer into that area because there's a lot to touch on. As like I said, we have made it. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not on brutal. That's my bad. This account is hard. There's a different account where I'm on brutal. Oh, goodness gracious. So we can beat all the way through hard, and we are working our way through brutal right now. I do believe, though, that we are struggling to get through stage 7 of brutal right now. I didn't mean to do that. I guess you'll see what happens, but we're definitely struggling to make it through brutal or through the stage here. So there's definitely some work that's got to get put in to make sure that that happens. A lot of it I've been trying to do with just Kale, so I can, at least then when I get to the point of the end, I know that I can beat 12-3 with just Kale, and it's like, you know, or even if I need to still, because it's still going to be more convenient to farm food in a higher area, like a stage, than like Nightmare 12-3, which I'm pretty sure I'm doing now. So, it would still be better, like for XP gain and stuff like that. So I need to know what the highest level is that I can farm on brutal. So I've been trying to just do as much as I can with him. Obviously, we throw in the Xenomorph, and a lot is going to do better, and I can definitely push a little bit further along. Dungeons. Obviously, we can't really touch too much on the potion keeps, but we can take a small gander. I'm sure I could push this a lot more. I just haven't done it, but I'm sure I could probably get up to like 9 or 10 with how the team is looking right now. Arcane, I think we could probably push past 10 by now, but not too much more, maybe. Minotaur, we are struggling. I don't think we can beat stage 7 right now. Mostly because this is like what the team I'm using is, because these are all the ones that actually need to have whatever to them, scrolls to them. If I put in Xenomorph or if I put in Kale, I would definitely be able to push further along, but then I can only train for it one time. And that's fine when I'm actually worrying about like the higher ones. I just pick like the top 4 champions I need to run. But when you're talking about just getting like the first set of scrolls done, I'd rather get them all farmed up at one time. Ice Golem's Peak, we have capped out at 9. Unfortunately, wish we could really push past to 10. Dragon's Lair, we have been able to push past to 10. There might be a possibility I could do it in Ice Golems. I don't remember how long ago I tried this. So, it could be possible. It just unsure. And then there's Spider's Den. I don't see myself beating stage 5 right now. So, it's a step in the right direction. Obviously, I wish I could be further along, like stage 8 even, or even stage 7, so I can get the chance of 5. I haven't touched it. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I will eventually, but I'm just not right now. Faction Wars, I don't think I've done much with. I've done a little bit, clearly, but I think that's in, like, probably Dark Elf Crypt, just because a lot of mine are Dark Elves. And Clan Boss. Clan Boss damage is fine. And I actually show this off in this video, which is good. It gives me something to do to kind of actually properly show you guys what's been going on. So on easy mode, quick battle, we are hitting, this is the team for now, no presets or anything like that. This is just raw dogging out there. 4,076,000. And then on normal, I don't think we can... Oh, we can quick battle normal now. I wasn't 100% positive where we're at on that situation. 3.39. So, like a million or so less in between the two of them, which I don't think is all that bad, I want to say. Like, it could honestly give me a reason in which I could possibly push up into attempting hard, maybe, but I probably wouldn't make it past Warrior's Chest, so it's just not worth it. When in normal here, with both these, I can hit the highest chest and be better off that way. So that's really it. I haven't touched Chimera at all. I will. I just don't think it's going to go very well, but I can definitely at least take a look at Chimera. I haven't touched, I believe, the Great Hall very much, because I'm waiting for the missions to come across for me to do it. So that's like a big thing too that would potentially be able to help. Let's take a look. So in the missions, and missions are very important. Yep. So we're on 18, where we've completed 18 out of 75 for the second stage. And the problem is, because I did this so late and I didn't have the stages open for the potions keep, I have to wait for them to be open. And that's just what's been holding me back from doing that, unfortunately. And the Great Hall, we've only done one. I feel like I can push past that. There is a challenge for the arena. I don't know if we're there. Yes. Okay, so I do have this unlocked where I could go through and start clocking some of these in, which would be fine. It doesn't do a ton, but it's better than nothing. It does help us move along at least a little bit. I can't do all of them, but I can do 2 of them. So I might as well knock those out. There. We have additional 2%. Arena, I hate doing, but we are on 3. Yeah, so we're bronze 3 for arena. I actually have to do more arena battles today because I am working on the Xenomorph login challenges. I want to complete those daily, especially on this account. I want to get these all done. So we have to do 5 more battles in arena. We have to do a fair bit more energy and open 1 shard, which opening 1 shard is not bad. But then I can slowly progress along and get the souls and stuff like that. which then leads us into the goals. What am I hoping to achieve by the next time we take a look at this account? And what we're hoping to achieve is getting Xenomorph up to full ascension, so we can put on getting Xenomorph up to full ascension, so that when we can apply his his awakened stat or awakened stars or whatever they're called, that I could do that. That will be available to have that happen, which will be good. The account is slowly progressing its way towards there. It's going to take time, understandably so, but I am in the hopes of being able to have that happen. I guess we'll bring Cultist up to 4-star here. Cool. So the Cultist now 4-star. We can wait on that. I'm not too worried about it. And we have now completed this, which gives us this completed, which is good. And now we're up to 7 on the Ancient Shards. So, I guess, where do I want to be? It's a little hard to say. Like I said, clear and cut, I would like Xenomorph to gain the last 2 stars that it needs to be ascended. I'd also ideally like Xenomorph to become a 6-star, possibly, or I need to figure out who my next 6-star is going to be. Arguably so is probably going to be Xenomorph. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He makes the most sense just because I don't really have the other roles I need to fill out. Like, I don't have a good support type champion that would ideally take over the role. I just have a bunch of attack type champions and things like that, and not too many that are very high up as it is. There could be an argument for Fenchi going up to 6-star next, just with the the decreased speed that he gives, but I don't have very many books into him. I do have books. I'm waiting for CVC to apply those books. So it's kind of hard to really know who's going to be the next one. And again, I might even wait, honestly, personally, I might even wait to start 6-starring for when the CVC actually happens, just to give as many points I can into that, so we can achieve so I can get the personal rewards out of it. So I guess the plan would be to at least get the food farmed up to get somebody else to 6-star, get Xenomorph up to at least the 5-star ascension, and start having at least a better game plan for when it comes down to artifacts, especially on those that don't have any artifacts. But being able to kind of grind through, get something possibly better, and get these champions into better gear, and in some situations into actual gear. So that is the current look at the Poison Man account. Like I said, not too much going on. Also, I want to get at least one unlock into the gem mine would be great. So, not like it's fine. Right. It's totally whatever. I like the account. It's a lot of fun to play on. There's just a really weird balancing to getting into all the accounts. I'm just hoping that with me at least forcing myself every single week to get on the accounts, at least if it's like I just do a daily quest on that account each week, there's still better movement into it than what maybe some have been doing. So I kind of hope that's what happens here, but we'll have to see how it goes. As long as I have better balancing too from my actual days off, it won't be bad. That is also like another big thing too, is that I don't balance my days off properly to actually get these things completed. And that really doesn't help out anything. So thank you guys for watching or listening. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to join the Discord server, link will be down below as well. We want everybody to join. If it's not down below, just go through my other videos. There is going to be a link at least one of the videos that's happened like the last week for you guys to join the Discord server. All right. Peace.